I would say I'm currently borderline addicted to making games. So if you don't know, I just released my second commercial game, Hexagod, into early access over on Steam. And I thought I would be excited about working on it, getting more feedback, or honestly, what I actually thought was going to happen is there's going to be some major game-breaking bugs, and I was going to be spending my time pulling my hair out trying to replicate these bugs. But that didn't happen. There's a few minor bugs that I think I have, knock on wood, fixed. And so now it's like time to start making the game better and better and better. And I say I'm addicted because I can't help myself but think about and then work on this game. I can't help myself but see a new review come in, or see someone post something in the Steam discussion board over here, or message me on Discord with ideas and stuff like that. I can't help myself but to see that and then want to go and make a change or make a fix. It is very much getting to the point where I'm like, I'm kind of finding it addicting because, well, all of a sudden I found myself at 10:30 at night reading through it, and then at 11 o'clock finishing up, basically starting to work on it, and then I didn't go to bed until like 1:30 that morning. That vibe is really fun. I've never quite felt that in a job before. Typically speaking, in all the jobs I've had, post-college, kind of your professional career type jobs, all my jobs, I have been a full-time employee. And so I have signed up, I'm not volunteering. I signed up to get a paycheck. And basically I was exchanging my time for the paycheck. And it was a flat paycheck amount. And so if I spent more time, my time to the amount of money I'm making didn't go up. It's not like if I put in 60 hours, I got 150% of the pay. And so I've really had a pretty good work-life balance, historically speaking. Hey, Aarimous from the editing room. I guess this is the same room here. If you have not already done it, please go check out Hexagod and consider picking up a copy. It is only $8 right now during early access, and it'll be going on sale here in about a month. So if you do not want to purchase it now and you want to get on sale, those nice little Steam discounts, leave a wish list. It is helping. We're already at 4,000 wish lists, and it'd be really, really awesome to get to like the 5,000 or 6,000 wish lists before this game gets fully released later this year. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. And so this is the first time that I'm feeling the lack of a work-life balance. And as the only employee for my studio, I need to make sure I'm managing myself, not just from the like getting the patches out and pumping stuff out, because I have been pumping out patch after patch, hotfix after hotfix, change after change. I'm finally getting to the point where the bugs and stabilities and the small little tweaks are there. So I'm starting, like, I just published a patch with a full kind of reorganization of the tech tree and adding in the ability to choose traits for the villagers. And the list is going to go on and on for the things I want to start doing and changing with Hexagod to make it an even better game than it already is, to streamline things. And like, even talking about this, I'm getting distracted from the point of this video, and that is that I feel a little addicted to this game. Now, my plan for the coming couple months is to spend basically 3 to 6 months of half-time work, so like 20 hours a week, working on Hexagod's early access and getting it ready for a full release. And then the other 50% working on game number 3. And I was going to kick that off by joining Ludum Dare 57. It starts later tonight. Now that Friday's here, looking at a weekend of doing Game Jam, knowing that I feel like I am working too much and knowing that I'm trying to claw back a semblance of a work-life balance, because going into the release, there was a couple nights where I stayed up until 2 in the morning, which I didn't do on my first game. I definitely did it on this game, and it was quite fun to do, but it is not something that is sustainable, and I'm afraid that it's becoming an addiction. I worry that if I go into this weekend and I spend, I released Hexagod in early access like 10 days ago, so I've been pretty wired and high strung for the past couple days here, almost a week and a half. And so if I go into this weekend and not take a couple days breaks, I'm at a point with Hexagod's development where it is stable. I just put out a new big patch. I want to see if people play it, what they think about it, and give them the time to like explore the new balance and mechanics of things. I have a lot of momentum behind me right now. I am like locked into game development, and that is a really fun kind of easy. I have an easy access to the flow state of doing work, and I kind of want to emphasize. I kind of want to like capitalize on that momentum, because I know momentum doesn't come and go in waves. No, it does come and go in waves. That could be a really productive way to get game number 3 out the door, because one of the things game number 3 is going to be, I think, is going to be something that I can make at halftime. And that's like a little $1 incremental game, kind of like Deep Space Cashier, which I just picked up and played the other day. Resource collection, you have a limited resource of how long you can stay out collecting stuff, and then you go to this tech tree and you start basically getting to the end of the game where you have all these crazy upgrades. These little incremental games are a blast to play. You can sell them for $1, and like I estimated this game has probably made like 10 to 20K. So I'm hoping I can pop out a game like this in a couple months and just release it onto Steam as a nice little side project, as again I'm cooking up Hexagod. This style and size of game is perfect for Ludum Dare at my skill level. I know I can execute on this in a weekend, but again, I'm trying to get a work-life balance. So I'm afraid that if I keep the train going and have this crazy amount of momentum going into the weekend, that quite frankly, I'm gonna burn myself out. And that's weird, because I've never quite felt this pull, this yearning to keep doing game dev. I've never been somebody who will open up their work at the end of the day at 10 o'clock and keep doing it. But quite frankly, that's what I want to do. And that's cool. That's a really fun place to be. So I think, ultimately speaking, I'm not going to do Ludum Dare this weekend. I'm going to throw the brakes on it. I don't have a specific deadline for where game number 3, this little incremental game, has to come out, so it doesn't have to happen this weekend. I quite frankly need a break, and I know that Ludum Dare, feeling my actual energy versus the pull to do game dev, my actual energy feels pretty low, and so instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the weekend playing Path of Exile 2. 2.0 or 0.2 early access for Path of Exile 2 comes out. This would be the perfect way for me to relax and chill, not think about game dev, give myself a little bit of space for my projects, and then next week I can kick off my work on my little incremental mining game. I think that's more than fair, given the amount of work I have put into Hexagod over the past couple weeks, all the patches I put out, all the work that's going into this game. I need to make sure I'm here for the long haul, not burning the candle at both ends continuously. So I think realistically, leaning into one of my other addictions with it, which is Path of Exile, will be a great way for me to kind of relax, recharge, and hang out. I'll be live over on Twitch chatting more about upcoming changes for Hexagod and the changes we just made. Go pick up a copy now, or at least consider wishlisting it. It'll go on sale for 10 or 15% off in about 25 days. And my plan for that upcoming sale is to have a whole rework of a bunch of systems ready to go. So at least go wishlist it, if not purchase it, to help support this channel any further. I've been Aarimous. Thanks for watching. Be gentle with yourself. Life's already hard enough. You don't need to make it harder on yourself. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.